Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Red Bull Debrecen. As you can see, since our game against Puskas Academia, we have had 3 games in the league. As I mentioned, I did play very much reserve side, players being rotated completely. We did get 3 wins though, 2-0, 1-0 and a 2-0 victory, again over Puskas Academia, which was nice to see. But we are playing Frankfurt in the final of the Magyar Cooper Cup today. We will go straight into the game, as we'll also look at the season review as well at the end of this. So we have gone for as strong a side as we really can. So obviously the foreign limit's still there, the 5 foreign players in the squad. But I'm pretty happy with the team we've got here. So we've got Harvey in goal, Santalab, Lewis, Erak and Thomas at the back. Amado and Sandri in the midfield with Cesar Augusto, Cristiano Salai just behind Zagacheta. Augusto is there coming in for some of the players, one of the boys to kind of make it so we're on that foreign limit. But you can also see that we have got a couple of players who are from the youth academy. So Laszlo Pergar in there, as well as Singer, basically because we were 1 player short, and I kind of brought in a couple of players from the youth team just to play that, sit on the bench. Hopefully we've got enough on the pitch to be able to get into the game and win the thing, so we could hopefully bring them on at some point. But straight into the game, you can see there Frankfurt playing the 4-2-3-1 as well. They're on a good run of form, 4 wins, 1 loss over the last 5 games, and we're undefeated in our last 5, winning all 5 of them. So very much on form. Only 3 players that aren't regens in our first 11 for today. But we will jump straight into the game and hopefully have a very good start. So it looks like it's going to be a goal kick for Frankfurt. Are we going to... We nab that. Santalab is on that like a shot. And we are getting forward now. Can he get a ball into the box to cause some trouble? He does fire it across. It falls to Sandri. It's blocked. Sandri's second attempt on his left foot fires it home, making it 1-0 in first 10 minutes. So good start to the game. And it's exactly what we needed to really be able to get hold of this and hope and move forward. It's a long free kick, goal kick from them. It's over Zubkov. Thomas has not done well there to stop that ball initially. They are forced all the way back to Karatin though, which is good for us. Cristiano's looking to nick it there. He does very well to grab hold of that. Can he play it through? Zagacheta is bombing past the centre half. He's powerful, he's big, he's strong, but isn't good at shooting by the looks of that shot. He is good at shooting. He's got like 30 goals this season. Very, very good player. So Sandri's on the ball into Cesar Augusto. Out wide to Santalab, who's going to look to get that ball across to Cristiano. Flicks it into Santalab, who pops it in the box, and Salai's there with the header. That was a lovely bit of play. I was very confused at that cross by Santalab, but it was obviously one of the curlers to loop it over to Salai, who was able to nod it home past the keeper. A lovely little flick by Cristiano. We kept that ball very, very well in that move. Santalab into Cristiano. Lovely little flick back to Santalab, who gets it across, and Salai beats the defender, making it 2-0. First real chance in the game now, further up the pitch, but it is headed clear. Cesar Augusto could get on this and power forward now. We are driving forward. There's a bunch of players coming up with us. Zagacheta, though, has got the ball. I wouldn't blame him if he goes on his own. I mean, he's got to do a little bit better than that, but it was won by Pekar, and they're looking to come forward again. Maybe counter-attack. Augusto does well there. The high press working very well for the team. Into Amado, into Sandri, plays it back to Amado, playing out wide to Santalab, and he's been absolutely instrumental in this team so far in the game. The effort on goal by Zagacheta wasn't quite enough though. Just before half time, they have got one more opportunity. The ball does come in. It's headed clear by Erak. Very well won. Sandri, can he reach it? He does manage to get a block in, but it does fall to Rossier, who looks over the top. I mean, lovely volley. That has come over his shoulder, and he's managed to volley that in to the net. Just before half time, it's a good time for them to get an opportunity to get back in the game, and they've taken it very, very well. I mean, it's a hell of a ball. Sandri wasn't quite able to get there. Rossier was able to lob that ball over the top. I mean, Santalab's on the wrong side of the defender, so it's poor defending really, but an incredible finish. We're coming forward now. It's still the first half. no real changes, but Cristiano is looking to come forward into Augusto. Does fire wide just of the post. Weren't able to quite get that 2-goal lead straight back, but it looks like it will be half time. I think we're going to just leave things as they are. Thomas hasn't performed very well, but I'm not sure I want to bring on Bassetti just yet. I think I will leave it for a little while longer, see how the game progresses. If he's continued to be absolutely wrecked on that left-hand side, we may have to take him off for the young Bassetti, but we'll see how things go. It is a corner kick, though, for Salai. Whips it into the box. Back stick. Zagacheta not able to get quite to that. Iraq now on the ball. Back to Thomas. He's going to possibly look to play it across to Santalab one more time. Moving the ball forward into Amado. Then to Sandri. Back to Santalab. The ball's been kept very well here. A lovely through ball to Augusto by Sandri. And it's played across. And it's a simple tap in by Zagacheta. That is beautiful football. The little 1-2s in the middle. Waiting for that right opportunity to play that ball through. And what a ball it was as well. Santalab, Amado and Sandri all playing it well in that into little triangle. Into Sandri, who plays that ball perfectly through. Augusto's got the pace to get there. Plays it across to Zabacheta, and it's just an easy finish with that burp, which smells a bit like chili. Yes, I had chili for dinner. It was very nice. And guacamole. Homemade guacamole. Shout out to Em for a great guacamole that she made. But we have got the ball again. Can we get another one? That'd be good. Make it nice and comfortable in the final. Nothing to stress about. Well, that was a bit risky, but he was able to get there. Cristiano, plenty of time. I mean, these boys are just enjoying themselves at the moment. Out to Salai, who's got the ball on this left-hand side one more time. Is he going to look for the overlap by Thomas? He does. Great ball in. Zagacheta just heading over the bar. We are on top today. It's a ball over the top. Bolly nods it down to Claudio for Enkforos, and they are coming forward. I mean, it's a great run. We haven't defended that very well, but Harvey's able to gather that quite comfortably in the end. I am going to take Thomas off and bring on Persetti. As I mentioned, it is something I will look to do. But before that happens, it is a throw-in from Thomas. We've managed to get it across to Cesar Augusto, who's going to look to drive forward, which he's very good at. He's not the tallest of players, as you can see, but he's quite capable for sure. Plays it back to Amado, into Sandri again. Is he going to take a shot or look for that pass? He does to Salai, lays it off to Cristiano, falls back to Augusto, and it's quite comfortable. I mean, is it free? Oh, Zagacheta was offside. I mean, that's a bit harsh. I wouldn't say he was exactly obstructing the goalkeeper there. 15 minutes to go, though. Let's break things down one more time. I was going to take Salai off, but we haven't got anyone on the bench who can actually play there. I will bring on Singer for Zagacheta, though, I think. And then we'll also bring on Gasparic as well for Amado in the middle. Keep that ball. Gasparic's good on the ball. He's got a lovely bit of technique and a bit of passing, so he'll always make those short passes nice and easy. But Ayrton, with the long goal kick, it does look like it's going to come straight to us, though. Bassetti on the ball, nice and calmly takes that into Iraq at the back. Lovely little lineup of name there. Salai into Gasparic, looking for that ball, plays it out to Salai. This short passing, keeping the ball, nothing to worry about. Waiting for that opening. Singer takes a shot. Ooh, I mean, he's took a sighter. He's got 5 minutes. Could he get a goal? It's nearly there. And there we have it. That's the second trophy of the season. Come on. 2 episodes, 2 trophies. You gotta loved it. It's a good win. Did we retain it? Did we win it last time? I can't remember. It feels like so long ago that we last entered a cup competition, like a whole season. But there we have it. It is a win. Maggia Cooper. See, this is more realistic. At least I could imagine that the confetti is coming from the roof of the stadium, whereas previously, when we won the league, we were in a place where it just was not at all similar. There was nowhere for it to come. It was like being dropped by aircraft. Anyway, that's a good win. It's a good end to the game. We will now, though, jump straight into the review of the season and see what we thought. So here we are, the Red Bull Debrecen end of season review. 2 trophies this year. Last year we didn't win the Maggia Cooper Cup, so we have improved back to how we should be. David Harvey, seen as a fantastic signing. I think it was as well. I mean, ultimately, especially as our goalkeepers left, leaving us with him. But he did very well coming in. Kozak he was one player that we did sign in the January transfer window. He's just a youth player that came in. He's looked quite good out on loan as well. He's done all right. But we'll see if he gets into the first team. Attila Demokos, they didn't think he was a good signing. I mean, he's Hungarian. I think it's worth having him in the team. I think it's worth it in the long run. He won't be going anywhere anytime soon. Zagacheta, if you don't think that he was a good signing, you're wrong. C+, that is wrong. C for Amado as well. Again, I think you're wrong. I'm not going to take any notice to you. Obviously, loads of players left us this season, as they do every year. We're not always able to keep hold of them. There obviously are a few players in here as well that you may not have seen had left us, just because they were youth players that they came in for, nothing to look at. And obviously loads and loads of loan players. I won't be going through them because there's so many of them. I've just missed moments. Season results. So yes, of course, we came first in the league. Very comfortable in the end with 13-point difference. Average home attendance of 9,000. So it is increasing slowly but surely. We are getting more and more fans in. The Red Bull Cup, which we created at the beginning of the season in friendly, ignore that. Champions League, we did get knocked out in the group stage. It's a shame. We got 3 points, which is good. And we drew against Bayern, which I was very happy with. I think I'm always feeling confident about the Champions League. I always think next season we'll do even better. But there you have it. We've also got a win in the Magyar Kupa Cup, as we know. A good result there for sure. We can see moments to remember. Biggest win, 12-0 win in the Magyar Kupa Cup against Esztergom. A bit harsh on them, I think, if anything. Matches to remember, 6-1 win against MTK was always good. And then Kalmar got goal of the season. Finances-wise, we have dropped in sponsorships and that sort of thing. Competition, prize money, still got plenty there. And our reputation hasn't changed. Kalmar is still the highest shirt sales, which is interesting. Certainly for someone who hasn't played that much. Salai as well, that makes sense. Amado, Cristiano and Zagacheta, who's come in, which is good to see. 1.58 million in total merchandise sales. Lovely stuff. Plenty of money coming into the club through that. 4-2-3-1 was the formation we used mainly this season, with Harvey in goal, Santaleb, Arak, Demokos and Thomas at the back, with Sandri, Amado in the midfield, Marin, Cristiano and Lito just behind Zagacheto. As you can see, the front four all getting over 10 goals and plenty of assists. Cristiano being absolutely incredible in that, as well as Santalab and Thomas both getting double digits in assists as well. So you can tell that that's the way we like to play. I did win Manager of the Year, which is good. Fans Player of the Season, Cristiano, and Youngest Player of the Season makes sense. Signing Harvey, good stuff. Goal of the Season, Kalmar, as we saw. Zagacheta getting 27 goals as top goal scorer. Cristiano with 20 assists. Highest average rating. Gasparic, as always, getting the most passes completed per 90, because that's what he does. Omar Zagacheta, most goals by a player in a match, 3. I don't think that's true. I think we have had more goals in a match, which is weird. Most assists, 20. Sandro with 152 appearances for the club now. Most appearances for sure. And most league goals by a player is Caio Jorge. So he's still holding on to that. I think as we can hold on to Zagacheta, I think he might take over that reign very soon. But it was a superb season for us. A fantastic result. 2 competition wins. Hopefully next season, the Champions League is a little better for us and we can hopefully do better. If we keep improving each season, at some point we will get to the knockouts and maybe even get a bit further. But I hope you did enjoy. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back at the start of next season and I'll show you kind of what we've got up to over pre-season and everything like that. But like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I will catch you next time.